Look at these guys. They're young, full of life, scrolling through their feeds, making weekend plans. Cancer? That's the last thing on their minds. But here's a fact that'll shake you. Young adults like them, like you, are getting cancer at alarming rates. Colon cancer rates in young adults skyrocket. Breast cancer diagnoses in women under 40 surge by 70%. Why are millennials facing a cancer crisis? Early onset cancer cases, meaning before 50, have jumped 79% in the last 3 decades.
Colorectal cancer in young adults is something that we've started seeing most recently, I'd say probably in the past 5 years or so.
So what's causing this surge? Why are young people, who should be in the prime of their health, getting hit with a disease that used to be for older folkses? Let's break it down.
All right, well, it is a major source of concern for doctors, young people being diagnosed with cancer at ages that fall below standard screening recommendations. In particular, colorectal cancer in younger people has risen more than 100%.
A new study published by the British Medical Journal has found the number of people diagnosed with early onset cancer has risen significantly in the past 3 decades. It shows a 79% increase in cancer patients younger than 50 in the last 30 years. Cancer of the breast, windpipe, bowel, and stomach are amongst the most prevalent.
Among younger people, it says more people are getting colorectal cancer and more people are dying from it. While the cause of the uptick is not clear, doctors say they do have theories about what may be driving the rise.
Ultra-processed food is changing our bodies. How often do you grab a bag of chips, instant noodles, or an energy drink? What if I told you that a simple choice could increase your risk of cancer by 12%?
You're taking whole foods and you're deconstructing and modifying those ingredients, purifying them in some sense, kind of making them into ingredients that you're then going to use in combination with various other additives and preservatives through a variety of industrial processing methods, and then you'll finally come up with a product.
The scariest part? Over 60% of the average young adult's diet is now made up of these processed foods. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria that protect you from disease. But the way we eat, the medications we take, even the plastic we consume, is killing them. Doctors have found a direct link between poor gut health and colorectal cancer, which has been increasing by 2% every year in young adults since the 90s.
These two can devastate the gut microbiome, and increasing fiber in some people that have guts that are devastated, it's not going to lead to improvement. It can actually worsen things. So if you notice, oh, I'm eating lots of fiber and things are not going well, it's a good time to think about talking to your healthcare provider and figuring out what's going on.
Microplastics. Yes, they're inside you. You won't believe this. Scientists have officially found microplastics in human blood. And guess what? That means they're inside you right now. Microplastics are inside all of us. If plastic can last for 400 years in the ocean, imagine what it's doing inside your body. The real problem? Late diagnoses. Here's the worst part. Most young adults are diagnosed late because doctors still think of cancer as an old person's disease. Did you know that over 75% of young adult cancers are detected at advanced stages? This is why we need to talk about it now.
October 2010, I went to my doctor's and I said, I just have a stomach ache. So they sent me to a gastro guy, said, there's something there, let's just send you over just to be sure. It's 99% nothing, but I have to be sure. I go into Penn, they made me very, very comfortable, and he did the test. I was out of it. I get up, and the results come back immediately. And he says, I'm sorry, you have pancreatic cancer. I turned to my husband and said, we're gonna beat this. No matter what happens, we are going to beat this.
How can you protect yourself? First, get screened early. Doctors now recommend colon cancer screenings at age 45 instead of 50.
Previously, colorectal cancers are typically addressed in patients after the 5th decade. So in their 50s, 60s, or 70s is when we would be seeing these cancers. But now in the past 5 years, we've noticed that young males in their mid to the late 30s or even the early 40s, if they have any complaints of bleeding through the rectum or abdominal pain or weight loss or any of this, we aggressively started screening those patients. So colorectal cancer in young patients is becoming more and more prominent these days.
Second, fix your diet. Cut down on processed foods, eat fiber-rich meals, and prioritize gut health. Third, reduce stress and exercise. A 30-minute daily walk reduces the risk by 35%. Your health is in your hands. If this video made you think, hit like, share it, and most importantly, take action. Subscribe for more eye-opening health content.